Welcome back to Joe and Di's Allotment channel. I'm Joe.
And I'm Di.
And Di's behind the camera. So what we're doing today is we're harvesting our gooseberry crop. We've got 4 gooseberry bushes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 punnets. Sort of 8 or 9 punnets there already. So yeah, I mean there's only a short window to harvest, sort of 2 to 4 week period. And what we do is we harvest them and we'll show you in the coming weeks how we sort of store or use. Yeah, so we harvested near enough 6 kilograms of gooseberries. So whatever recipe you're making, the first step would be to top and towel the gooseberries, which simply means just taking off the little sort of top and the tail, basically. That's what it means. So it's a little growthy bit and a little tail at the bottom. So it's just a matter of removing those, and then give them a good wash, and then they're ready for sort of using whichever recipe you want to use them in. Gooseberries are good to freeze as well. And after you've sort of top toweled them and washed them, if you dry them thoroughly, you can put them on a tray and dry them, freeze them separately. And once they're sort of separately frozen, you can put them into a bag, and they can last up to a couple of years in the freezer. They last really a long time in the freezer. So another thing we like to make with our crop of gooseberries is gooseberry and oat bars, which are lovely and nutritious. Got lots of nice ingredients in it. 2 cups of gooseberries, just roughly chopped. Yeah, then it's lovely. You can once they're cooked, you can freeze them. You can take them with you down the allotment or into the garden if you're having a hard working day. Enjoy one with a nice cup of tea or coffee. Or if you're out on a nice walk, take one with you, give you a little bit of an energy boost. So what we put in is 2 cups of oats, 1.5 cups of oat flour, and that's simply just, you can make that by just getting some oats, putting it into a blender and making it into a flour. To that we're adding 1/2 cup of brown sugar, we've got 3 tablespoons of sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds here. They can go in. And we've got cinnamon, nutmeg and ginger and some baking powder. I'll put the recipe on at the end of how much of each. So they will go in. Give that all a mix together. And then we'll add the wet ingredients. So it's 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. We've got 3/4 of a cup of applesauce, which is applesauce we've made ourselves. And I think it's coming to an end actually. We've only got a couple left in the freezer from last year now. And we use that quite a lot for various recipes. And then we've got 2 cups of chopped gooseberry. Roughly chopped. So give that all a mixture together. Make sure it's all fully absorbed. And then we'll put this onto a tray, a baking tray, into the oven for about 15 minutes, about 180. And then once it's all cooked up, we'll cut it into little chunks. And as I said, you can sort of enjoy it straight away, or you can freeze it. So we'll cook those down in a moment and we'll show you the outcome afterwards. So just put it onto some greaseproof paper. Then I'll spread it out. So that's nicely spread out on the baking sheet. What we do is now put that into a preheated oven at about 180°C for about 15 minutes, and we'll see what it's like when it comes out. So that's been cooking 15 to 20 minutes now. So while it's still warm, it's best to cut it while it's still warm. Cuts quite easily. Just cut it into sort of bar sizes. And they should come out of there when they're cooled down quite easily. many bars we got there, John?
16.
I lost count. So we've got 16 bars there. So yeah, lovely nutritious oat and gooseberry bar. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Give it a try. See what you think. Leave us a comment at the bottom if you enjoy it. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And if you'd like to follow our journey through the allotment year, where we will do lots of recipes as well, because we like to show how we use our crops, not just how we grow, sow and look after crops, but how we actually process the food afterwards, either storing it or using it. So thanks again for watching, and happy gardening everybody.